Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to Dawnless Days once again, and we have a very special siege battle for you today. We have Gondor and Rohan here fighting against Isengard and Dunland. And yeah, that may not sound so special, but it is in fact the map that is special, and oh boy, is it a good one. As you can see here, Gondor is besieging Isengard. Yes, we now have a Isengard map, which is going to be amazing. As you can see already, artillery shots coming in here from the defenders. Where is that going to hit? The answer is it's going to hit some Gondorians. That poor man there, Jeff, he is on fire. Poor man, he will not be recovering from that one. But yeah, we have Isengard here, and look at it. I mean, the detail for it is already looking amazing. The gates as well, with like Isengard hand, like the white hand of Saruman. Looks amazing. It really does. Apparently, this is like... there's going to be 3 different maps for Isengard. So this is the Saruman Isengard. Well, obviously Isengard builds Isengard and the Orthanc, but this is like before Saruman turns evil. This is like when there's green forests inside Isengard, and it's like like more, I don't know, it's not evil, put it like that. It's not desecrated is the word I was going to use, I guess, by evil. And then there's going to be an evil one with obviously like the mines. So that'll be like obviously where, during the films where Saruman has turned to Sauron and has joined him. And so yeah, there'll be lots of mines. Look a lot darker, I imagine, be a bit more gloomy. And then there's going to be a third one, which will be when the Ents attack. So there'll be, I imagine, a lot of water. So you imagine, I don't know how that will really work. There's going to be maybe like bridges maybe and water. I'm not really sure how that will work, because it's not like units can just fight in the water the entire time. But that will be an interesting one. I'm kind of most excited to see that one, to see how they actually kind of implement that sort of... that to work, really. But yeah, it looks amazing so far. I was luckily given this early access by the Dawnless Days devs, so thank you very much to them. It looks amazing. I know they've been working really hard on this map and seen all the updates. It really does look amazing, and they do a great job on this mod. They really do. We've been patiently waiting for some new content, and oh boy, was it worth the wait, as like we already have like crossbows over here also getting hit hard. Poor guys. Oh dear. Yeah, they're not getting up from that is for sure. But yes, so as I said, this is a 2v2 replay done by the devs. We do have Isengard and Dunland defending here, and we have Gondor and Rohan making an assault. I mean, Isengard, yeah, it's a pretty interesting map. It's not really, it's just really a wall battle. There's not really much else after that you can defend. I mean, I imagine all this like is traversable like inside this terrain. And yeah, it's not going to be the easiest one to defend. Could be quite good for Cav factions though, like Rohan on defense. You could have Rohan at full Cav army inside, so once the attackers get over the wall, you could have like Hammer and Anvil, or just like cycle charge into units. I think that could be really good. So yeah, actually Cav heavy factions could be really good on this one, and they wouldn't even have to sally out. But yeah, it's certainly going to be a map where you just defend on the walls and nothing else. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes down and how popular it is. I mean, I imagine a lot of people will play on it because it's Isengard. I mean, the Orthanc tower looks amazing, like where Saruman resides. It looks great. I can't remember if it's made out of like obsidian or something. It's something made out of like that, black obsidian. Something really tough. But yeah, it looks amazing. It really does. We have Dunherd archers up here, already losing some shots, doing some volleys onto some early retainers. I'm not quite sure what these retainers are doing down here, just waiting patiently, but maybe waiting for the towers, who knows. We do have Warriors of Losnark landing as well. I don't know if where the towers have to land is a bit buggy with the walls. I'm not sure. Because it seems like they're having a few issues at the moment. But luckily the defenders, sorry, aren't just focusing down these attackers mercilessly with arrows, because that would be a bit harsh. Talking about Cav, my gosh, do we have a lot of cavalry here. Rohan has brought, what, 6 units of the Knights of the Mark, all with triple bronze chevrons. So yeah, they are clearly thinking once they break through to use cavalry en masse, which seems a bit silly actually, because Isengard and, I mean, I guess Dunland has some pretty good Cav champion Reavers. They've only brought a couple. They're only capped to 3 if I remember correctly. So 6 cavalry might be a little bit overkill. I feel like the defenders are going to put most of their infantry on the wall and not bother with it defending anywhere else. I mean, even Gondor's brought cavalry. So we've got Knights of Silver Swan here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see why the Cav's really not going to be that useful in this scenario, anyway, with Isengard getting attacked. But here we go. Gondor is now firing. What is he going to fire at? I guess he's going to maybe shoot lurds. I thought maybe he'd shoot lurds because he's quite a light, like armored unit, but no, it looks like he's shooting like Uruk-hai infantry. Yeah, it's certainly interesting. I mean, I feel like the players are just trying to work out where's best to attack. I mean, it looks great. This mod really does, and this map as well. Oh, it's just top. One of my favorite mods. It really is. It's got to be up there with like 12-12 as like one of the best around, and like the effort that they go to in this mod is really great. But yeah, so if you haven't got Dawnless Days and you'd like to go and get it, the link is down below in the description. It is one of the best mods around at the moment for Total War. Really is. I mean, it's like Third Age, but like on another level. I feel like, I mean, the campaign's not there yet, but it's on the way. So once it's there, I mean, it's going to surpass Third Age for sure. Enemy engaging our ally. Oh, they're just shooting him. I thought they were actually, you know, fighting somewhere, but not quite yet. It seems like the towers are having a bit of a problem. I don't know if that's an issue yet that they're going to sort out, or maybe they're just changing their mind where they're attacking. One of the things that Isengard doesn't have is a million archer towers. So there's that, at least for the attackers. They don't have to worry about all those archer towers. Though they still have fire damage. So unless these are towers here, these little ones, it might be. But here we go. Finally, Gondor's landed. He's found a spot he can land. Maybe he was just worried about like actually having to fight units as soon as he's off the wall. I'm not really sure. Or he's just going to rush these archers, which is not a bad idea, who are just taking shots out of the garrison of the Hornburg. Look at these Dunho. Don't see Dunland very often at the moment. They're a solid faction. Gondor has fully landed. But yes, if you want to see more Dawnless Days content, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and comment, show your support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 8K subs. And every subscription and just like every comment and everything like that really does help out the channel, guys. And I do thank you and just appreciate you for all the support recently. You are some of the best subs around. As Dunland here gets focused down, I don't know why he's looking this way, but he's making it easy for these garrison of the Hornburg here just to shoot him to pieces. Look at that, down to 80 men. I mean, the garrison of the Hornburg's taking a decent amount of casualties as well. Don't know why Gondor's not just charged in. I don't know if again it's just something with the walls. But I mean, they're sort of fighting. They're sort of fighting. I think it's just maybe the walls. I don't know. Maybe units are just having a bit of a fun time on these walls. Who knows? Man just got shot in the chest there with an arrow. My gosh, poor guy. There's a Rohan landing as well. And yeah, also Gondor is now landing down here as well. Oh, this is Rohan actually. He's landing down here. So they've got off at a few places. That's good to see. Does seem like they are finally getting engaged now in some combat. Just seems like getting off the walls is a little bit interesting. I'm sure the devs have a good reason for that. I mean, making like a continuous curved wall must be pretty hard in Total War, to be honest. So that is what Isengard is. I mean, it looks just great, though. I mean, this is going to be mainly... Yeah, there is some bridges over here. So I guess the flooded version, this will have more bridges, maybe. I don't know. I hope we get Ents, so you could do like the have Ents there to obviously join in the assault. But yeah, as you can see, it looks great. I mean, it's a very simple, but I imagine a very technical map to do. Like I said, there's a continuous curved wall, pretty hard to do. Once you actually do the curved wall and the tower, like I said, there's not much else to it. It is pretty much sorted. I've got a general under attack. Lurtz is being shot at. Poor guy. He's had a rough time. He's now having to defend Isengard where he was born. Actually shooting some Arthurian Rangers. A solid unit to take out. They're a very light bow unit. So once they get hit, they go down. But we do have an actual decent fight over here. I mean, this is a brutal fight over the steps. Gondor here fully involved against some White-Hand Stormers and Berserkers. So some of Isengard's elites in here. We've got arrows flying in as well. I think that might be... Yeah, I think these are the Gondor archers. They're shooting from a long way away. My gosh. They're running out of ammo just like that. I mean, they've really not wasted their ammo. I mean, I feel like they have. But, yeah, not used it up a lot. And this seemed like a bit of a pull-through here from the early retainers. They just pulled through these Dunherd archers here. But they are now in amongst these half-orc, oh, no, not half-orcs, these are blood avengers. Oh, these are elite shock infantry. But yeah, Rohan definitely pulled through to get to that. Fight there. Don't know if he really should have done that. But the volleys coming in, my gosh, are annihilating this blood avenger. I mean, well done there by the garrison of Hornburg at least, being aware of that. We do have champion reavers over here that are coming to probably just destroy what remains of these Erling retainers. But we will see. Brutal volleys coming in. There's the charge. Wasn't a great one. I kind of having to charge through their own men to get to these Erling retainers. The archers are still down here, mixing it about. We also have garrison of Hornburg that have landed on the wall. They are also they're dying, really. But they're fighting down here in their red uniforms, looking glorious. But yeah, it does seem like they cleaned off most of these Dunherd troops here. I mean, it was mainly archers they're having to get rid of. Yeah, the fight is probably going on over there. They're not landed yet on the other side over here yet. I don't know if that's just because they're delaying it or, again, having issues with, like, the wall. I don't know. Just seems a bit of a... Doesn't seem like much of a reason to just delay it, because otherwise the crossbows like this are just going to gun down your men outside. Oh my gosh, that was a good hit, actually, over there. That was a really good hit from the defending artillery, burning a load of Gondorians there. Rip in peace to you guys. But yeah, I mean... They need to just get the towers up, get the rams going. Have they destroyed the gates? The gate damage 52% damage. Yeah, they're open. The gates are open. Are they open in a really strange way? I like it though. That is cool. It's like they're on on wheels or something like that. That is very cool. Oh, and they're open again. Opening just for this one guy who's running out. It's like, I'm done here. I've seen enough shit. Erling retainers, though, they're battling in here. I don't think they're going to break through, though. I mean, look at this. I don't know why. I mean, look at... How could you fight on this, like, obscene angle? I don't know. They're defying gravity. I feel like these men should really just be falling down the steps. But I don't know why, but it reminds me... There's this, like, fight here. Reminds me of, like, the choke point in the film The Kingdom of Heaven. I don't know if you've seen it, but, like, The Kingdom of Heaven, like, choke point fight for Jerusalem... It's kind of like this, just two like massive blobs of infantry just crushed against each other. Really does give me that sort of vibe. It really does. The fighting over here though as well. Erling retainers, again, they seem like they're pulling through. I don't know if it's just like the troops coming off the wall, it's something like that, I don't know. Or if it's, maybe it's just the player. Maybe it's just the player's just pulling his unit through the Dunherd cells. All it's causing is more losses. I don't know if it's him doing it purposely or what. Just kind of make it look really cool though. They're all really mixed up, having their own individual fights. But like I said, it does cost a lot of men. It also kind of like gives you a slight advantage sometimes. It seems like they are getting a bit of one over there. Dunherd swords again, sort of fighting here. Not really though, the retainers are ignoring them. I feel like you're going to need a lot of towers in Isengard. It just seems like there's, I mean, they're using light siege towers here. But it seems like they didn't bring a lot of towers. And it's a big long wall. You want as many towers as you can, I guess, to just try and assault this. But it looks great, it really does. I am loving this map. It's something new, something fresh. And it's one of the things that is not really a criticism, because I know it takes a long time to get amazing, great like maps working and looking and just like built. Certainly unique ones like this, like Isengard. But it's one of the few criticisms I had of Dawnless Days is the lack of map variation. Personally, I feel like there's only so many maps that are really, really good to play. Certainly when I stream Dawnless Days, and I stream Dawnless Days, I'd say fairly regularly. I feel like maybe that's me. Maybe it's just being streaming so regular. I just get through them and I just feel like it gets a bit samey. But yeah, that was one criticism I had. But I think Isengard could be a fun little map. It's not anything too difficult. I'd say maybe it favors favors attackers a little bit, because there isn't so. Once you get over the wall, you're pretty much good to go if you have the numbers. you should be able to overwhelm the defenders if you can take the walls. But at the same time, I mean, it is just a simple wall and open ground. So for the defenders, they might just have to fight on the walls. That's the only choice they have, really. And then they have to use archers to support their wall fights, which is a really good strategy for defenders. So it could be quite balanced, actually, if you were to use that strategy as a defender. But if your attackers, like I said, you'll bet more elites, probably like more troops. So you might be able to overwhelm and just get through. Because it is a long, long wall. It's not like the defenders can defend everywhere. Did they burn this? They decided to burn this gate down in the end. Okay. So they burned down the gate, and now they have Orc pikes waiting behind. So they're not going to be going through there anytime soon. And actually, Gondor. Actually, he did. He brought one Founding Guard. At least one I can see. Yeah, just the one. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. Oh, okay. We have Gondor bringing towers all the way down here. I think this is definitely just like a little sneaky ploy. But yeah, I don't think there is any other gates in. There is just the one gate into Isengard. I can't see. I'd maybe change that. Maybe have two. Maybe have one this end and then one at the far end over here somewhere. I don't know if they could change that. But that's one small criticism I have. I think 2 gates is fine. I feel like Isengard would have 2 gates, you know, one like for like any people coming in from this direction and then one from the other direction, so you didn't have to go around the entirety of Isengard if you wanted to just enter here. That would make some sort of sense, I feel. Troops though getting off the wall over here again. We have Dunnherd's swords battling off against some Erling retainers. Again, Cav charging into the back of his own lines. Not exactly the most effective way to kill men. He could have literally just gone around them. I feel like you can just go through these trees and then rear charge these Erling retainers. But I would feel like Erling retainers will lose to these Dunnherd swords anyway. Though they are fairly evenly matched and priced, so it should be a fairly decent fight. But it seems like these Erling retainers are already pretty battered. I don't know who did they bring as a general today. They brought Eomer as a general. Oh, okay, we don't often see Eomer actually being brought, but a good choice. My gosh. They got Gondor archers and they look like they're pulling them through. What is going on? I don't know if the replay's corrupted or it's just like what the attacks decided to do. I don't know. But yeah, you should not have archers up here. I don't know if it's again the map. I imagine not. I imagine they would iron everything out before you try to do a proper replay. Yeah, I feel like this Gondor player just needs to get his archers back on the wall. Also, Isengard is battling on still on the wall here. It seems a bit messy to this wall fight, I'm not going to lie. Gondor and Rohan have done a really... I don't know what their objective is. I guess take the gate. They really want to get to the gate to get their cav inside. Yeah, Gondor's done and Rohan done a messy job of taking this. I mean, if they just killed Lurtz, like just focus Lurtz down and killed him, morale would like drop really quickly for those Isengard troops. Like, they are not good when they have no morale. Gondor down here now fighting off against the Dunnherd swords. Yeah, they got so much bunch back here though at Dunland. There's no way the forces are good at breaking through over here. Balance power though, still massively in favor of the men of the west. They have 3,400 to the defenders, and the attackers are 3,800. And balance power is in their favor, but I think that's mainly because of Cav. Again, another pull through here though. Gondor's just pulled through an entire unit to go and get to these Uruk-hai infantry, which I don't think he's going to win. I don't think Uruks will win the fight, and he's just going to just pull through again. Okay. Very interesting. We have archers, by the way, engaged down here. Garrison the Hornburg engaged against pikes. They have also sent in the Founding Guard. So what there is, I mean, it's a great map, but it's a terrible showcase of, like, actually fighting, because there's a lot of pull-throughs here today. Sad to see. The arrows are coming in. My gosh, this is going to be one of the great things, though. Once you break through Isengard here, crossbows from the top, firing down. I just was watching it. These crossbows are picking off like pikemen down here and just shooting them in the back. It must be a very effective strategy for killing these guys off. So this, like, at the moment, it's all going against Gondor, and they're throwing in a nice Silver Swan as well. Please tell me this isn't their general one. Oh, it is. Alright, they send in the general and all their other cav. Yeah, you're not going to break through. This is pikes. This is not going to work. Yeah, I'd say not some of the best tactics in today's battle, but we've got a great setting, and that's all you can ask for. Like, oh, looks top notch. Yeah, these Gondor swords got annihilated, and those Uruk-hai infantry lost 4 men because that unit pulled through. That's why you don't pull through, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you're desperate to try and get to another choke point, just fight. Just fight it out. One of the big problems that the attackers have done, wasted their ammo. Oh my gosh, we're not going to see 6 units of Rohan Cav just charge through this gap. Oh my gosh. What is this? Get out of here, Rohan, you're drunk. But yeah, really the attackers, they need to just like set up their archers, shoot these pikes in the choke point. Like if the pikes were going to quite happily stand here, just let them stand there and shoot them. Cav though is just going to die here in its hundreds. Like, this is so dumb. Already seeing Knights of Silver Swan break. Yeah, I think the general might be dead for Gondor, but I'm not entirely sure. No, he's not, but he's dying. And also Rohan is losing his cav. And I think this is the players throwing it in for the men of the West. Gondor and Rohan both just like, yeah, I'm just going to throw away my archers. And I mean, the Isengard's quite happy about this. They're like, yeah, screw it. And there you go, general's been killed. That'll be Isengard. That'll be Gondor, sorry, losing his general. Isengard up here, though, just picking off those boys. Yeah, don't know what happened here. Very weird. The pikes here just eating up these kills. I mean, from their perspective, they could just see a wall of cavalry. And a few pikemen, but not many. My gosh, that's cursed. Isengard are about to break at 30 men. But yeah, it's certainly been not the greatest of showings, that is for sure. Guard and Golden Hall, are they about to, like, get on the wall? It's a good idea if they did. Early Retainers winning over here, though. We don't know what they're fighting against. Dunherd's swords. Alright. And again, that unit pulled through. I don't know if the replay is like 100% because it seems like it might be a little bit corrupted. I don't know. Or maybe just people were just pulling through. I don't know. It's hard to say. Some people do just pull through and lose their men. Champion Reavers here now being engaged, trying to counter that cav. Don't really need to counter it. They have all these pikes here. We are seeing a bit of a chain rout now taking place. I mean, these crossbows up here are mercilessly just shooting down. These defenders have saved their ammo, unlike the attackers. The Gondor infantry here. Enemy forces have destroyed an waiting patiently on the ram for some weird reason. They could push it in, actually. The ram is like a way just to break the lines up. More men landing on the wall now. Warriors of Loznark and Guard of the Golden Hall all landing. Oh, we have another Founding Guard over here. I thought they brought just the one. But no, they have another one. One thing I'd also maybe change is having the cap points as well. I don't know like why they're back here. But they need to put the main cap point here around the Orthanc. Really, this is where I'd have it. Whether you can have like the actual cap point, like just the flag somewhere like actually in the Orthanc, and then have like the area of like influence just around it. That's what I'd do. So that's again another small thing that they could work on. We have Champion Reavers now outside the wall, running down archers. They know there's no more cavalry outside to worry about. I mean, you could actually have a sally out if they wanted to. You can see balance of powers now shifting with all that cav dead. Bar Aemir is still alive, but that is it. I mean, Dunlan's still got lots of troops just lying around down here. We're about to see early Retainers go in. They're going to take on these Dunherd swords. They'll do their bit. They should win this one through the Retainers. They are a healthier unit. Guard of the Golden Hall going in as well. Could the Dunhood Swords could just surround them if they wanted to. Or they could have the Cav Cycle charge. Fountain Guard's still up there loitering. Guard of the Golden Hall. I like how they set up. You know, you have like units like small bit facing the front, small bit facing the back, then the main body in the middle of the wall. Looks kind of cool. Don't know why, it just does. Garrison the Hornburg going in. They won't win this fight, but I don't know why they're just sending them in. I'm not questioning the replay anymore. I'm just enjoying that we're here at Isengard. But yeah, if you want to get involved in some Dawnless Days scenarios and battles with me and some other subs, feel free to join the Discord. Links down below in the description. We have a great community over there. Loads of people that enjoy Dawnless Days and various other Total Wars. And we'd be more than happy to have you, whether you're a new player, whether you're a veteran, you're more than welcome to join. Rohan's still fighting on hard here. I mean, he's going to win this fight, but it doesn't really matter because the main body of their force over here is defeated, unfortunately. Those other troops never landed. Look at that. The sneaky boys around here never landed. That's sad to see. They got, I mean, they got like other troops just lingering around here. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Maybe unless it's the replay, the walls seem a little bit janky. Or is it maybe the players just aren't taking the men off the walls? It could be a whole variety of things, but they look like they're beating back troops here. They're re-engaging over here. Oh, or maybe not. Are they going to pull through? That is not a good idea, Rohan. Don't do it. You'll lose a lot of men. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think in the comments about what you think about Isengard, the map. It looks really good. Don't worry about the replay itself. But what do you think about the actual map? I think it looks great. It's very simplistic. But that is kind of how Isengard is. Big tower, wide, long wall, long curved wall, and then it's just kind of just like the trees. I mean, and the rivers and stuff like that. I think my favorite one is going to be the mines. I think there's going to be a lot more little details and stuff like that in that one that we will see. But I think that one will be my favorite. But the one I'm most interested to see is the third one, which is going to be the flooded variant of Isengard. I think that one should be quite interesting just to see what they do with it and how they make it work. That's really the main question. We got Cav down here now fighting, and we have archers. These are just like mustard archers or something like that. I can't even remember. What are they? Yeomen of the Mark. That's it. Yeomen of the Mark. Yeah, I think Aim is either broken or he's running. Oh. No, it's even Knights of the Mark. It wasn't even Aemir. Aemir is still busily waiting to go in. Like the brave fool he is, he's going to charge in now. Get himself killed. For the glory of Rohan. Is he? Go on. He could, I mean, if he, like... In they go. But my gosh, it looks great. I mean, you got you can just watch the battle, and in the background you have the Orthanc. It looks great. It really does. And you got the archway as well. These gates are great. They're one of my favorite little like just add-ons that they have. They look really cool. Really unique gates. And that's something that like has been a common theme in a lot of the maps. I mean, Moria's got its unique gate that you like enter. Or you say, have to know what the word for friend is to get in. Unless you have a battering ram, that also allows you to get in. Melon. But yes, it looks like we're about to the replay's about to end here. I don't think either side's gonna win. I think it's just gonna be like one of the sides is gonna concede, or it's just the replay has just busted. Which if it has, that is a shame. But there you go, a close defeat for Isengard. I think the replay has busted a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, you can see there's no kills for anything. It's just a shame. that the replay is busted up. But yeah, this was sent to me by Fingus, who was playing as one of, well, he's one of the devs. He wasn't playing in this one, unfortunately, but we have Karpov, Jolly Knight, Replica Rider, and Zahn, who are all playing as today's armies. They all did a very good job, I'm sure. It's a shame that we don't have the results. But yeah, there you go. Let me know what you think about Isengard. Do you think it's going to be one of the better maps? I think it's going to be a really fun map. I think it's going to be really good. I really love that they've got it in there. I mean, it's an iconic map, that is for sure. And yeah, I can't wait to see any other maps that they've got on the way. Obviously, Helm's Deep has been shown off a little bit. And I think Barad-dûr is also another one that they are working on. So some really iconic maps on the way. I'm really excited to see where Dawnless Days goes next, with new factions, new maps, and of course that campaign when that comes out eventually. But until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.